have 2 or 3 of his 4 commanding him, he's going to have a really good game.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. And we ball here this evening.
Miami, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's just 1 for 6. And it's fouled away. Quintana has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. Here's Starlin Castro. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. In, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
The next 1-2 pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Zobrist gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. 0-1 the count. Hot shot down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. Line towards center field. Oh, he couldn't make the play.
Man, I'm not sure what to make of this one. The ball was hit hard, but it looked routine. The only thing I could think of is maybe he lost it in the lights there. That's a tough break.
Here's Javier Baez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. First and second now, one man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lays off 2-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with two gone. So digging in now, David Bodie, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. Still no score. Now to the plate, Danny Valencia. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One ball and two strikes to count. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Walker was born in the state of Pennsylvania. He was selected in the first round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. That's inside. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Hayward has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go. The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Wilson.
And that misses ball one. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. The pitcher, Jose Quintana, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. Fly ball out toward right field. Valencia is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Ripped down the line. This will get foul for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And into bat next is Albert Almora. Lays off 1-0. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Almora with an even count, 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the run is Brinson. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. We'll move to the third with striding in Jorge Alfaro. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Quintana into the windup. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2 is a ball high and inside.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
In now, number 43. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And this is scooped away and stays foul. So now the question becomes what to do with 2 strikes. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
Up next from Miami, number 2 is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. He might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
The 1-0 delivery. That's wide. 2-0.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Alfaro is off at first with 2 away. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken. Ball 3. Lewis Brinson would be next. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Lewis Brinson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's the 1-1. 1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Here's the 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
3-2 now. The payoff pitch, and he struck him out. His 7th for the ball game, and that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Chris Bryant. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. Into the bleachers and gone.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game. And if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out. This guy's going to do some major damage.
Javier Baez is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
3-2 full count. The 3-2 pitch. It is down low and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third. And that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. 1-0 the count. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Full count now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more. Riding in once again, Starlin Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A shot down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping in, Danny Valencia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Danny.
First delivery to him on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And it's 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
That's
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Neil Walker is on deck. There's ball 4. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. No runs, just one hit and one error so far for the Marlins. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Little chopper back to the mound. To second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks. I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Madden, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Now batting.
Standing in, Jason Hayward comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Hayward hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Another one sent foul. Contreras on second. Quintana at first with no outs. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there's one away. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ben Zobrist. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. No balls and 1 strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-1 the count. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And he popped him up. Castro over to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Bryant, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make it bring up something straight in the strike zone.
This one's down to third. Anderson has it. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The shortstop, Chad Hinder.
First offering on its way. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. This one's down to third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Here's the first pitch to him. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get some.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez, is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. This is line to left. Brinson is there, and he'll bring this one in. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in the bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Up next to the Cubs.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
40.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They lead. Now at the plate, number 2. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here's Zobrist now at second. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Brian Anderson. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit hard on the ground to second. Zobrist is there. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The left field.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Standing in now, Lewis Brinson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The count now at 2-1. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is ready once again. Jose Quintana. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6.
Jose Quintana.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken up in the zone.
0-1's the count.
And there's ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. A ball and a strike now. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Quintana on at first, nobody out. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a glove flip for 1 on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Ben Zobrist. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Starlin Castro. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Behind 0-2 now. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Hit out towards second. Taken in by Zobrist. No problem here. One away.
Now batting, the first base.
Digging in now, Neil Walker. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Fouled off. 1 out and a runner on third. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The batter, number 5.
So a runner at third. 2 men are out. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So in now for Chicago, Albert Almora. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Tehran Guerrero gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Tehran Guerrero.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Chris Bryant will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. 0-1 the count. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Base hit into right center.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it 1st and 2nd now from the stretch.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Valencia on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, David Bodie. No hits to this point.
Ball one.
Count 1-0.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Cubs strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Alfaro.
First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Ball one. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And gone into the right field bleachers. A solo shot here to left. Third home run for him on the year. And the Marlins strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Peter O'Brien will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins. Number 45.
Fastball's too high here. 1-0. O'Brien, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, one away.
Now
ready now, number 2. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Nice AB right there. Grinded it to a full count, bought himself a fastball and didn't miss it. Nice execution.
Ryan Anderson.
There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Brian Anderson. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Runner at second here with one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled away. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Anderson is retired. 2 down now.
The left field
ready now for the Marlins. Lewis Brinson. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Marlins able to draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run.
Your attention, please.
And a new pitcher is summoned from the bullpen as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call. A bouncer up the middle. Pinder up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Baseman number 3, Daniel.
Striding into the box, Daniel Descalzo. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Castro has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Here's Jason Hayward now. His previous meetings with Boone Logan. He's a .333 hitter. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to Brandon Morrow. Takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 15.
Digging in and looking for more, Starlin Castro. He singled his last time up. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
One away.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter. For Miami, Curtis Granderson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And this one runs up high, ball one.
In prior outings against Brandon Morrow, he's got 3 base hits
in 24 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Granderson hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. In now, Neil Walker. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Too high. 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Miami down to their last strike. And he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues.
Miami good night. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Chicago Cubs led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
Here now is the final line score tonight.